U.S. fighter jets were ordered to shoot down a private aircraft. Inside that plane was a world-famous Gulf Star. So what was it? Hijacking or terrorism? Just 14 minutes after takeoff, something went wrong inside this aircraft. The Learjet suffered a loss of cabin pressurization. It wasn't an explosion. It wasn't sudden. It was silent. At 37,000 feet, the human body cannot survive without oxygen. Within seconds, oxygen levels inside the cabin began to drop. This condition is called hypoxia, a lack of oxygen to the brain. Hypoxia doesn't cause panic. It causes confusion, then unconsciousness, and then death. Some believe this plane was hijacked. Others feared sabotage, because what happened next shouldn't have been possible. Investigators later confirmed the pilots had less than 30 seconds to recognize what was happening. They never had time to call Mayday. Passengers never knew anything was wrong. The aircraft was already on autopilot. The engines were functioning normally. So even after everyone on board lost consciousness, the plane kept climbing. With no one on board, this aircraft had become a flying missile. If it reached a city, thousands could die. Fuel was still on board. Every minute made it more dangerous. This was no longer an accident. It was a national security threat, past its assigned altitude, up to nearly 45,000 feet. At this point, the Learjet was no longer under human control. It was flying perfectly. With no one alive inside, this aircraft hadn't crashed yet. But in reality, the tragedy had already happened.
Repeat, scramble
That's when
now.
the military made a decision.
Scrambling.
What the military did next changes everything.
Target
This gets
acquired.
wild
Closing
in part
distance.
3. Part 3 will break the internet.